Hey! Hello, Facebook Live. I am Val Nichols, and I am coming at you live from beautiful, sunny Central Oregon. So when you pop on, let me know, where are you watching from? So I know where you're from. I always love watching people come on here, and it's so incredible how we can have all of these people from all over the world come together and just have an amazing collaboration of minds. So guys, today I really want to talk to you about, I want to talk specifically to those ladies out there, or gentlemen if you're watching this, but I really want to talk to those people out there who are stuck. Are you feeling like, maybe you're just waking up and you're unclear of what your vision is, you're unclear of what the next 6 months of your life go, maybe you're facing a decision where you're not really sure which way to go, you just know that you really need things to change because what is happening is not working any longer. I've totally been there. There was a point where, I was really successful in my corporate job, but I knew that things could not continue going the way that they were. Hello, Miriam. Oh, thank you so much for all the hearts and all the interaction. I love it, love it, love it. If you are watching this live, let me know. Say hello so I know that you're here. And if you are watching this on replay, feel free. I can't seem to get my angle right. So if you're watching this on replay, feel free to interact, ask questions, do whatever you need to do to interact as if you're watching it live, because I would love to come back. I love to answer any questions you have. I love to come back and answer any, just anything that might be on your mind. You can go ahead and interact and just as if you're watching live. So, are you feeling stuck? Do you know what the next 6 months of your life look like? You guys, because we are just 1 week, we're not even a week away from June 1st. And I came to this huge realization this morning while I was talking to one of my clients that, you guys, we're 6 months now into 2019. And I know that there are people out there who on January 1st, you said, this is going to be the year that I blank. This is going to be the year that I finally commit to losing that weight. This is going to be the year that I finally commit to my health. This is going to be the year that I show up and work out 3 times a week. This is going to be the year that I make 6 figures in my business. This is going to be the year that I show up and be seen. This is the year that I'm going to put myself back out there and start dating again. This is the year I'm going to break off that relationship, right? We all have some of those things. And we might be super gung-ho and all about it on January 1st. But then what happens is 2 weeks go by. We lose our momentum. Another week goes by. All of a sudden, we bought this gym membership that we're not even using. We've simply slipped back into our old patterns and our old habits because it's familiar and it's comfortable. So if we do not know, hello, Jen, hello. If we don't know how to identify those patterns and those behaviors, to give them space, to allow ourselves to even recognize and realize what is happening. Because you guys, one of the biggest lessons I've learned in my journey as an entrepreneur, and like 8 years ago when I became super obsessed with not just personal development, but taking action to change my life because the way I was living just was not working. You guys, I was like a shell of a person. I was miserable and I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I knew that something had to change. So one of the biggest lessons that I've learned in this, 8-year-long journey that I've had is that what got you here will not get you there. So these behaviors and patterns that have gotten you through life, maybe surviving, right? Some of these behaviors like false beliefs or low self-esteem, or, when you are a really good starter. How many of you guys out there are like this? If you're really good at starting things, like you can feel super excited and inspired, and you start this new project, like maybe you start a program and you're super stoked about it and you start, but what happens is you don't really finish very strong or at all, right? each and every single time we do that, we just reaffirm to ourselves that we are not trustworthy people. We reaffirm to ourselves that we're the type of people that will not see something through. And what happens is that chips away, like little by little, it chips away at your self-conscious to the point where next time you're given this opportunity or you're facing a decision, you'll automatically default into not even starting because you've disappointed yourself so many times. Guys, I used to be this person. I didn't finish, so I started college, didn't finish it. Well, I finished beauty school, but barely. I didn't finish strong. I didn't know how to finish relationships. I didn't know how to finish anything in my life, you guys. And so what happened as a result was my self-esteem got lower and lower and lower. Jen is saying, me, yes, girlfriend, I know that there are many women out there and men out there who are this way. I can tell you, when I get on a call with a potential client, almost every single time, this is something that's identified. We're great starters. We can get into that rah, yeah, let's go, let's get started, let's do this amazing thing. But we either end up self-sabotaging or we end up giving ourselves a way out. We give ourselves an excuse, or we give ourselves if you're like me, what I used to do is I would be committed to something, but not fully all the way. I would always allow myself this way out. I'd be 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out. And so I was never really fully committed one way or another. And so what happened is I developed a really low self-esteem. And what happens is you reaffirm to yourself each and every single time that you're not the type of person that's going to finish something. You're not the type of person who's going to see it all the way through. And you guys, this is a miserable place to be in, because what happens is we have this internal conflict that happens, right? Jen says low self-esteem and low self-confidence. Yes, absolutely. And that is just, it pains me when I see this happening, when I watch someone kind of spiraling in that self-sabotaging behavior where they have low self-esteem, so they self-sabotage. And then they self-sabotage, so they have lower and lower self-esteem. And it is just this crazy 8 pattern that we can get stuck in. It's kind of like when you're in a hamster wheel and you run and run and run and you don't gain any momentum and any traction. And that can totally and completely show up as a result in our relationships, in our business, in our jobs, in the way we show up. We don't show up as leaders. We don't show up as women who are courageous and confident because we don't know how to stand strong for ourselves. Guys, it's horrible when we get in that. It's a horrible feeling. It's a horrible pattern. And honestly, it starts showing up in your life as non-commitment and not showing up as powerfully as you can, as I know you can. Hi, Angela. Oh my gosh, twice in one day I get to catch you, or you get to catch me on my lives. It's amazing. I love sharing space with you. Jen says, I self-sabotage too, scared of failure and success. Yes, absolutely. You would be surprised how many women out there are not really afraid of doing these things, but they're afraid of failure and success. Because with each one of those things, failure and success, we have given ourselves this story, right? We have this story that we believe about it, that if we succeed, people are going to take advantage of us. If we succeed, then it means we're going to have more money, which means that we're evil because we believe that money is the root of all evil. We think that if we succeed, then we're going to be seen and then people are going to judge us. And then if we fail, it's just going to reaffirm that we're a bad person and we're not worthy of the things that we want, right? So we create these stories. We create these stories and these patterns of behavior that just keep us stuck. Angela says, my hubby asked, is that Val again? I love it. Yes, Michael. Yes, Red Man. It's Val again. We just love this time together, right, Angela? We love it. So guys, how do we get out of that? I never want to like give you guys information without giving you some how to, because there's lots of people out there that are going to tell you what the problem is and, you know, get you all motivated, but they don't tell you how. So what we need to do is slip into the awareness, give space to look at these things. You guys, I know it's scary. I know it's not fun, but really take like 5 minutes and just meditate on what's coming up for you. What are these limiting beliefs? What are these behaviors that you are noticing that are keeping you stuck in this pattern of self-sabotage, of low self-esteem? Lean into it without judgment. Give yourself 5 minutes to just sit in it. Don't allow yourself to stay stuck in it, because this is not a time, I'm not encouraging you guys to slip into this behavior and these patterns and stay stuck in that. What I want to encourage you to do is do some sort of like, if you journal, then journal. If you have some sort of release, you know, maybe you, like what I do is I light up I have like a little Himalayan salt lamp, you know, the pink glowing lamps, and I'll journal about it and I release it. And I thank that pattern for being there because it has served a purpose. Each and every single one of our self-sabotaging behaviors serve a purpose. That might sound crazy, but what they're doing is they're keeping us safe. Because even if, you know, staying in low self-esteem or staying broke or staying in debt, staying in bad relationships, each one of those things is serving a purpose for us. It is keeping us safe. Because at least if we know what to expect, we know what to expect when we're depressed. We know what to expect when we're broke. We know what to expect when we have low self-esteem. It keeps us safe, right? So do whatever you need to do to release those things, and then decide what it is that you want to feel. Decide what it is that you want to believe instead, and then start acting as if. Start acting as if that's true. Start leaning into that new belief and start leaning into those new behaviors, because I know that each and every single one of you watching this, whether if you're live or if you're watching this on replay, that each one of you has an exponential amount of amazingness. You have this incredible, courageous, and confident woman deep down inside of you that knows that she is worthy of so much more than the status quo, that she is worthy of so much more of than just surviving, and she is worthy of anything that she wants, and she is worthy of climbing out of this pattern of self-sabotaging behavior. She is worthy of climbing out of this low self-esteem, and she is worthy of thriving in this world, whether that's financially, if that's in relationships, if that's in, you know, giving back to your community and giving back to your church or, you know, your family, whatever it is, you can thrive. Believe me, because if you're intentional and you create the life that you really, truly desire, it's possible, you guys. I've done it. If you are intentional about creating this life and standing in your power of empowering yourself to know and to believe and to fully live out your potential, that you can be the most confident and courageous woman that you never knew you could be. You guys, it is totally possible. And if you are that woman who right now you're watching this and you're saying, Val, that's me. I need a little extra kick in the pants. I need a little bit of extra motivation, and I need someone to tell me the truth on how to get out of this so that I can thrive in this world as that confident and that courageous woman that I know I was created to be. I would love to invite you to join in on my 3-day challenge. You guys, I am running a 3-day free training where I'm going to be going live for, you know, it could be half an hour, it could be 45 minutes, it could be an hour. You never know, you guys, because I am known, ask anyone who's ever been in any of my trainings, I am known to overserve because I serve with generosity. Like, I give of myself, I give of my time. So if we go an hour a day, that's fine, you guys, because I'm here to create not just motivation for you, but as a coach, I want to create impact and I want to help you get the results that you want. So I'm running a 3-day program. It is completely free. It is called Unstoppable Courage and Confidence. So if you are looking for unstoppable confidence in your life, in your business, in your relationships, in all 3 areas, then join me in my 3-day challenge. It's actually not a challenge, it's a training, because I'm going to train you how. Then I will post the link. Heather says, I would love to be in that. Yay! Awesome. I would love to have you there. So I will post the link above in this live. If you know anybody that needs to hear this, feel free to share this live on your page, in a group. Feel free to share it with a friend who needs to hear it. I truly believe in the power of not just growing, but also standing firm for your friends, because as you grow, they grow. And if you guys grow together, it's going to be all that more powerful. You guys can hold each other accountable. So I will post the links for my 3-day challenge. You'll just click on it. You'll go to a little form. You just fill it out. I ask a couple of questions, and then I ask for your name and your email address so that I can get you in. My assistant will be adding everyone into that group on Friday. So just a couple of days, we'll get started in the group. And then on Monday at 2 p.m. Pacific time, I'm going to go live each and every single day at 2 p.m. Pacific. If you can't make it, that is totally okay. The replay will be live. It'll be in the group, and you can just catch up whenever you can. So like if you're at work at that time and you need to catch up at a different time, no problem. I'll post all the exercises, because you guys will get exercises to work on as well, to go deeper into it. You'll go deeper into a couple of questions that are going to really bring up some stuff. And that's why I run my free challenges this way, because I could just email you guys this information and you guys could do it. But what I want you to do is be supported by your coach, who's going to be me, and also the rest of the group. I want you guys to be supported, so when things come up, you have a safe place to work through that. Because my intention is that after these 3 days, each one of you guys who join in this program, I already have like 12 women who are signed up, you will come out and you will be completely transformed, and you will bloom into this bolder, more courageous, and more confident woman that each and every single one of you has been created to be. How do I know? Because you were each given the gift when you were born with unique talents, unique things that light you up, unique passions. And all we need to do is shed some of those layers and shed some of those false beliefs, shed some of those behaviors and patterns, and get you connected to the truth of who you really are. You guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for interacting on this live. Thank you for those of you who are going to share it with your friends. And thank you for those who are going to sign up for my free 3-day challenge, Unstoppable Confidence. It is going to be amazing. You guys, I'm so stoked. It's going to be great. So I love you guys so much. Look for that link. I'll post it here above on my page. Mwah! I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.